Mututu.
Introduce yourself to us.
My name is Zerilo Luther. Yes.
Luther. I found you, I knew you from St. Peter's.
Sure.
We've been friends. And now something interesting that caught my eye was you're a lawyer and announcer. What drew you to being a vernacular announcer? And then, it's not an everyday thing that you find Gen Zs are vernacular announcers. So what drove you to that?
Number one, personally, I didn't know I would be capstars. But I've realized there is more knowing your natural language, your mother language. The time I was applying for this job somewhere, one of my lecturers, my HOD, is a she. Let me give her, accord her. She's Madam Faith, who told me, you are a good Swahili announcer, a good English announcer, but you know what? Try your native. When I went for the interview, I was placed under the Luya category. And I did, how do you call it, a promo in Luya. I'm actually coursing what to do with Suya, Mlembe FM. Then this lady was like, my interviewer. I found you. Hatujapata Mluya na mja kijua hivi. Where do you come from? That's simple. That's how I got my job. Back again. So native languages pay. Now you see the same job has given me another job. So where we are is not where I'm supposed to be. But I'm also elsewhere because of my eloquence and fluency in my native language.
So you would advise Gen Zs not only to focus on English. Unajua sasa hivi hata mimi mwenyewe the interview I'm doing right now is in English.
Sure.
But that is what we relate to.
Yeah. You see, when I went to Mlembe FM and I was a radio producer. Remember that time I once invited me for a show.
Yeah.
From a producer, I became not just a producer. I also had now my special show to produce. There also I'm someone who is also acquainted to sports. I love sports so much, so I had to do something in sports. I did a report in sports and sent it to the chief editor. Then she was like, it's a he. He was like, who is this? This voice is unique, and he has done 2 reports. I did one in Swahili and another one in native. He's like, I want to link this person to this radio station to do sports. Not too long, there came this sports, this tournament into what's it called? Euros. And Euros, we did sports commentary. I remember one of our fans sent me a text. He told me, you made me lose my phone. Then I was like, why? You remember your finally Euro, England versus Spain, yes? Bao ya pili ya Spain. Then you touch your bows like,
and it's in Luya.
Yes, in Luya. Yes, in Luya. Then he's like, I had to laugh out through my phone. I don't know where it went to. I have a new phone. That guy, I had to look for him, by the way. We even hosted him in a radio show. Just to express his,
oh my goodness.
For real, because of how that guy, I don't know, is it enthusiasm or what? So, something like that. So, from there, I became also a host of a show, entertainment show in Luya still, at Mlembe FM. And right now, hi, should I start right now?
Yes, tell us what you do in
now,
Mlembe FM.
From Mlembe FM, I've gotten a job. Right now, I work at PK Kitchen Appliances, where we are now, as a digital marketing manager. Also work with Kenya Youth Federation as communications director.
Interesting. From just getting a vernacular job. Yet, Sisi Gen Zs, we are assuming that it's something of the past.
Yeah, and I will explain something how vernacular pays.
Yeah.
Look at Inoro TV. Inoro TV is the second best TV station in Kenya. Citizen number 1, number 2 is Inoro TV. Why? Because Kikuyus have embraced their language. I wish we come up with one Luya station. I know we have one Luya station TV that's coming out, but we Luyas will also have to embrace our language. But you see, the problem is our generation. Saizi hata mimi naongea hivi, nikushoka na msichana na shanga, kijana mzuri kama unaongea ni Kiluya. That's me, that's me, you know? Yeah. Love your language. Nyinyi wasichana wa Luya ndio mko na shida kwanza. You don't want to be associated with Luya language because tumutasema Nitasogetiwa na ugali.
But that's how food. I don't mind being associated with that, but I think it's just but pia inategemea na how you were brought up. You know, if your parents brought you up talking in Luya, you were brought up speaking in Luya in your family, then it will be easy for you to embrace it. But
sasa tulikuwa na shida kubwa sana, shule inaanza kuintroduce Kizungu.
You have to
unaekewa disc kwa shingo jimeongea Kiluya shule.
Interesting. Yeah. So you really advise students to embrace their language.
Embrace your language, yes, your language base.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So apart from that, what has been your most memorable show that you did in Murembe FM and you're like, ini chapa, and I think I gave it my best so far?
Sports commentary.
Sports commentary.
Sports commentary. Right now I do sports at Murembe FM, specifically that. I would also used to do a gospel show in this radio station, but I found most fans have followed us because of my sports commentary. And you see, if you're getting somebody following because of this, I invest. So I've invested in that. Nitakupigia sports ukubali. I love it.
Nilikuwa sports hiyo ya England na nini?
Sasa hiyo ya England na Spain. Tulikuwa tunaanza because we announced 54 matches.
Wait, 54 matches?
Yes. And guess what? Per match nilikuwa nalipo 1,000. And it was within a month.
Now tumekataa kujua Kiluya.
Yeah. So you can imagine how much that is.
That's a whooping 54,000.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So more. So your language can pay.
Your language can pay. It's just that we don't want to embrace it.
Try.
So the bottom line of it all at the end of the day is that we Gen Zs, no matter the place you are in, embrace your language.
Yeah. So you asked me the show I've done.
Yes.
Come to Mulembe FM at 4 p.m. on Saturdays and find me on radio on air. Nitakupia link ya kwanza, just the first link ya intro. Yake sitaenda radio Jambo, sitaenda radio 47. It is not them. Nataka kusikia. Yes.
That is nice. Yeah. Well, thank you for having us. It's been a good interview. At the end of the day, what we've learned is that we need to embrace our language. I need to know Luya. We Gen Zs need to know Luya and learn it, because at the end of the day, it pays. Thank you so much for having
You're
us.
welcome.
For being in this show.
Thank you.
Karibu. Yeah.